All right, y'all. Y'all see what's going on? We got a good green day. It's a good day to cash up, but there's still some things I'm gonna buy. Just because the day are green don't doesn't mean stocks are not in buy range still. Get a couple of days of this kind of activity, then you can kind of pull on back. But not a long list of days. Just a couple things that I have. Some of these I might tell you not even to come in. Some of the stuff I'm just swing trading. But if you do have it, be a good time to dollar cost average on down there. And look at MPW, man. This had a good week earlier this week. I know if it maintained it up back down to 512. It was past 530. I got full 94.6 shares. Average cost 408. I just keep it for the dividend, man. 6.35% yield. Got to buy wholesale. I know I can always sell this and take some profit. It ain't but $500, but I want to see if it's gonna get to the 52-week high, which is 634. I'll sell it there. Um, Urgent buys, urgent sales, really none. Didn't have a lot of activity this morning as far as on my buy limit orders. We're gonna go with Cherry Hill, man. CHMI. Definitely gonna be a swing trade here. Going at 225. Gobbling these shares up for now. 2.25. I'm gonna hit 25 shares on this one before this one try to creep back up. Hit it one time for this week. That's at the weekly low, 52-week low right there. GLPI, Gaming Leisure, seen this was down, so let me check my position here. 42.95, 52-week low is 42.26. And this how you stay in the game, man. When it's cheaper than average cost, and if it's closer to the 52-week low, that's when you definitely want to buy. 7.17% yield, 12.16 billion dollar market cap. Nice little yield there. Ticker FLO, Flowers Food. My love and hate stock. I went in today at 10.56. Does have a dividend yield of 9.18%. Flowers Food updates executive change of control plan that can help some things out. How to yield boost Flowers Food from 9.2 to 20.6 using options, not doing no options. Well, at least I'm not. I'd rather let Yield Max do it. Wendy's got down to 805 today. Oh, came to 803. Time to go in and get some of this. For a little long-term play here. Going lower my average cost. Get it down. I'm at 854 now. PSTL Postal. You got a buy limit order for Wendy's at $8 too. 1507 at 1544. So I'm up. No need to bother this. What's the dividend yield on Postal? They rent out the buildings to the post office. 6.26% yield. 52 high is 1650. Mm, 1650 might be one I might want to get rid of, to be honest. Postal. All right, next up we got AFCG. Gonna be another swing trade here. 267, 52 low, 264. I'm gonna get me 2 shares of that. 2.64. Let me get 5 today. Why am I buying this? I'm doing it for a swing trade. Dividend yield 31.39%. Is it sustainable? That's a huge dividend. I can take that dividend and invest it in other places. One thing about REITs and these high-paying BDCs, you got to take risks. NFLY. I know I had a buy limit order at 1401, so it must have triggered it. I got 5 shares at 1401. Back at 1415. Seems like it's bouncing off the 1401, $14 mark and going back up. Yep, today a little 14 bucks. So bringing out my average call in NFLY to do options on Netflix. Today's Netflix down. This will be down. Let's go look at NFLX just to show you the pattern, how to be similar. See how that pattern go up and then come down and curve. And let's look at NFLY. We're going to do the same pattern. Up, down, up, and then come down and curve. See, down, up, and come down and curve. So on the days when you would buy Netflix, you can buy NFLY. Cause I mean, it's down. I don't want to go in hard. What's this 52-week low? It's 14 bucks. I'm going to think about it. Let's go to the next one. TU Telus, Canadian Communications Company, 1340. 1324 is the low. 8.68% yield right now, but you do have to pay ADR fees. That's the only thing about it. Let that stay there. Got $20 worth for that. That's the only reason I'm selling that stock. You got to pay the ADR fees because it's it's business in another country. The stock in another country. In Canada. IIPR when it got some of this. I got like 51. I think my average cost like 51 bucks. Dividend 6.56% yield. 52-week low, 45 bucks. But you did hit today with a high of 112. It's not gonna get to. That's when I should have got out of it. But I wasn't looking at my Cash App portfolio. I was letting it just sit. When I got into it, I said, good Lord, I forgot I had that company because I sold it in this portfolio, but all good. I say stay out of it because I'm going to make my exit out of it. Think they moved the price target down to 57 bucks. Why is trading this cheap right now? REITs getting beat up. So it might be a nice swing trade and you can get the dividend while you're waiting. HPP, as you heard me say the last couple of days, it's going to be my last run with it. 1.71. I'm going to hit it hard real quick at 171. I'm at 205. I want to bring it down. The reason I say this might be my last run is because I've been swing trading. They go up to about 270, 280. I sell it. I'm going to get out of it before it reverses on me and never go back up. So I'm not going to even play around with it. Go back in here at 189. I just dollar cost average on down in it. Seems like people sell it after the ex-dividend date. Notice payout weekly. So I play the game with them. When it does take off, probably exit my position out of it. OXLC 1311. Pay 40 cents a share a month. You can go get you some of that. Got YMAX down to 1060 today, up at 1058. We'll go in at, we'll go 1056 was today's low. Just buy me a little fractional share. This definitely why if I had to choose a yield max ETF, my number one would be this one. It'd probably be YMAG, even though they don't pay the big dividends, they less volatile. Pets, $1.69. But I am going to buy it every week at the weekly low so I can get the best price. IWMY. Options on the Russell 2000. It's another one I like by Defiance. 2069. Get $3 a day. It's really a $23 stock. I go buy 5 shares a week of this every week. Go chart out at the weekly low. COOST, Costco. Definitely taking advantage of this under the $900 mark. Put your buy limit orders in at $8.93. Medifast. Walmart had good earnings today. Just around about 106.9 Medifast. Same old thing. The USOI. One I haven't brought in a while. But I might start buying a share of this every week in this portfolio. Got about a 22% yield, pay out monthly. Ready Capitals. Another one I'm going to buy out weekly. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a buy limit order at 232 at its low. Another one probably going to be my last dance with it. I didn't expect this to come below the $3 mark, to be honest. I'm at $3.49. But once it make its way, I'm cutting on out. But collect the dividend while I'm waiting. $8.92. We're going to go in at PFLT, 10 cents a share a month. Going with LFT, Lumen Finance. Going at 148. Didn't expect for this to get below the $2 mark. 0.48, 5 shares. That's why I said it's gonna be my last dance with these. I'm at 215. Then you got some Diageo. Nice. You got the ADR fee right here. This is what ADR means. American Depository Receipts. Represent shares of a non-U.S. based company. Non-U.S. based banks issues ADRs to facilitate trading on the U.S. exchanges. So you got to pay a fee for them to trade over here, for you to trade it in the U.S. stock exchange. Some banks require investors to pay periodic service fees, typically 1 to 3 cents per share. That's why I'm getting out of it. When you get your dividends, they're going to withhold some of it, but you can write it off on your taxes. Dividends withheld. Going to say something about being withheld. Going to be all the ADR fees or fees like that that they withheld from your dividends or from your sales. Capital appreciation. All right, dividend yield 3.84%. This is Baxter Medical Device Company. You got a dividend cut. Let me see, your dividend ain't but 3.85. Found a dividend cutting product safety litigations. And now it's a significant reduction of its quarterly dividend to 0.01 per share. Ongoing cause action lawsuit. They got a lawsuit going on. These development, including companies' intent to strengthen cash flow. That's why it came down. Got a lawsuit. I wasn't paying no mind with it. This was a buy and hold stock. We were supposed to dividend cut. Litigation after repeated. So you're gonna wait after earnings to tell whether they're gonna do it or not. That's fine. Cause guess what? I'm gonna try to get up out of here before earnings. 1762 is for this stock. That's the last one on my list, man. We go check our traps. Like I said, the day of Green Days, shorter stock video, OXSQ. Haven't brought this in a while. Waiting on this to come back down. See what tomorrow brings. I brought 10 shares of Comcast yesterday at a price of $26.75. You said I need to lower my average cost. This is what I'm doing with these Yield Max dividends every week, man. I'm not reinvesting. I'm reinvesting them into stocks that I can bring my average cost down. Swing trade, make cuts. Well, I'm gonna make cuts and jump out what I'm gonna jump out of, but you gotta jump out in the green, not trying to jump out in the red. So that's what's going on there. Like I say, something like this right here, TELUS. At 13.41, 13.41. Get another 5 shares here to bring down that average cost. See, Getty Realty just checking some traps. 27, I'm at 28. Should be Healthcare REIT, 1788. Okay. Up there. Ain't worried about Coney, Diesel. So Disney must be coming down some more, which is expected. I expect Disney probably come down to about $90. If you look at that, we're going to go to Disney and show you the pattern on that one. But let me finish this up. Wendy's got down. We're definitely down today, 802. Another $10 worth. I want this to be my last dance also with Wendy's. Go back past 950, I'm going to be out. Fix my position. I got another position in my Cash App portfolio with average cost about $11. Charge point. Know that made a new 52-week low last week, $7.91. It's the $7.91 I was thinking about. Anyway, charge point, got that. Robinhood went up last night, got up to about 120 something. Why the stocks come down? For me to buy them. SoFi is a long-term hold, so definitely gonna gobble this up. But not SoFi, but Hood. SoFi went up to $28 like last night. I'm gonna put another order in at 25.66. Seems like it like to bounce there. 25. I just like buy a couple shares every week. Put one right there. SoFly is gonna be a long-term hold. Got Hood, that's also one. In green with everything else. Let me show you Disney and DISO again. Let's go with DIS to show you how things work with the option ETFs and the regular stocks. All right, this Disney told us down today at 104. Disney got a 52-week low of I was gonna go in on Disney and do a swing trade, but I think it got room to come down. 52-week low is 80.10. I feel comfortable getting Disney around about $90. 52-week high is 124. It's time for you to start a position in it, but I'll let it come down some more. I put about a $500 buy order in at like $90, at least 95. But thing about Disney is you had a lot of deaths. People were dying in the last like month. I think it's like 4 or 5 deaths. And also, we got massive layoffs. You got debt, inflation. People not gonna have money to go to these theme parks. I think Disney made a deal with Google. I think Google picked up Disney as far as the streaming. So that's going to help them out in that area. They got a lot of competition with streaming. So you can count them out with that because they're very expensive too. But as far as the theme parks, I know they own ESPN too, if I'm not mistaken. So you got that. But like I say, Disney's weighing that dynamic ticket prices for its U.S. parks. Getting in Disney, damn near probably like $170 a ticket, man. It's very expensive. But yeah, 80% buy hold. Then they got the cruise ship line too. So you can, it's something to have. It's really a trade. I wouldn't invest in it. But Disney got a lot of traffic as far as the volume, average volume 10.7. So you can swing trade it. That's what I would do if I was to go into it. But this the pattern of Disney. You're going to hit DISO, which I might chill with DISO till Disney hit about $90. But I could just buy a share every week. It might not go down that low. This DISO. But dividend, this one pays every week. It pays for holding shares. Should have a payment coming out tonight or tomorrow, one of them. That's what I got last, the 14th, so it's gonna be the 21st, so tomorrow. Pays almost 6.5 cents a share for the week. But that's it, man. Enjoy your day. Signing off. Go get your money.